My first question is why? Why are you paying care fees at all? We start off saying that paying for care after a lifetime of paying tax is unfair. As experts in this area of law, we regularly identify how our clients can lawfully avoid or reduce care fees. Are you aware that if your relative could be cared for in their own home, not in a care home, the value of their house has to be ignored in a financial assessment, otherwise known as the means test? That means if you can keep your relative at home, the value of the home cannot be touched. Now for some fake news. If your relative is in hospital, then you are told they cannot go back to their own home, but they must go into a care home. You need to ask why the person cannot be supported in their own home. Question 3, the big one. Do you understand continuing healthcare, otherwise called CHC or funded NHS care? If you can get and keep CHC, all your relatives' care fees can be paid for by the NHS. Getting it and keeping it will avoid ever having to touch mum's life savings or her home. Continuing healthcare, CHC, is a big topic, but let me simplify it. Because what you want to know is, can your mum get it and thus not ever have to think about how to pay for her care? Short answer, if we can establish that mum has what's called a primary health need, that's the definition of free, i.e. NHS care. The NHS pays. However, if mum cannot be shown to have this primary health need, care has to be paid for by means-tested social care. Make no mistake, getting and keeping continuing healthcare is complicated. You would need to become an expert in the national framework, all 167 pages of it. Do you have the time and headspace for this? It's also a postcode lottery, so you're 12 times more likely to get NHS continuing healthcare CHC in Bury than Berkshire. Utter madness. So many examples and so unfair, and every day we at Steam Law are fighting the system. Leaving aside the unfairness of the system, let me share just 3 of the many reasons our clients have been told why they have had to sell their parents' home. I think we now call untruths fake news. You only get CHC to fund care home fees if you're terminally ill. Untrue. Continuing healthcare is not for people with dementia. So untrue. CHC is only for people who are being cared for in a nursing home. Untrue. You can have CHC in a care home, a nursing home, or your own home. You can only know if we can help you, like so many others, if you call us free. P.S. The answer to the question, does mum have to sell her home to pay her care home fees? The answer is a resounding no. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. And also watch this 2-minute video, as that might be the difference between keeping mum's home or watching it all disappear in care home fees.